Welcome to Anji2020. Anji2020 is a fast-track course. Anji2020 decrease time 20 years to 1 year. Anji2020 increase knowledge 1 year to 20 years. 1st class to 5th class, 6th class to 10th class, 11th class to 12th class. Olympiad Mathematics, IIT, JEE, BTech, degree, in all exams. Computer Science. IQ power increase, knowledge power increase, problem solution power increase. Welcome to Anji2020. I am Anji2020 robot. Today, I am explaining simple e-commerce website creation. This is demo class. Demo class, very important for Anji2020 fast track course. It will be useful for future computer science. Like, subscribe, and share Anji2020. If you have any doubt, please comment below. This simple e-commerce website you can create in below 20 minutes. Let's start now. Window key, +R, press this shortcut key for run dialog box. In this dialog box, type CMD, press OK button. It will go command prompt. That's it. This is command prompt. Pip install Django. Pressing enter. Django will be installing. But I already Django installed in my computer, so need not install Django. That's it. For create.simple e-commerce website project on desktop. CD desktop, pressing enter. This command for desktop location. That's it. Django, admin, start project, Anji. This is first command. For simple e-commerce website project, Django creates Anji project folder and support files. That's it. CD Anji, pressing enter. This command for inside project files. In this folder, Django creates support folders and support files. That's it. Python, manage.py start app, Anji2020. This command, for Anji2020 app. This is second command, for simple e-commerce website project. Anji project, and Anji2020 app, ready. Without any error. That's it. Python, manage.py, run server. This is third command. For simple e-commerce website project. This command for run server. Django web server is ready. 127.0.0.1. This is IP address for web server. 8000. This is port number for web server. If you close or quit this server, web page will not display. It will error message. Don't forget, this your web server. If you have any error message, come and see here. This command prompt will show where is the problem. That's it. Open Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer. Type URL 127.0.0.1 and 8000. Press enter. 127.0.0.1 IP address of website, 8000 port number. 127.0.0.1 IP address of web server, 8000 port number. Every website has IP address and port number. This is Django website. This is Django default website. That's it. This is Microsoft Visual Studio Code Editor. This Visual Studio Code Editor, lightweight editor, best for Python coding. I am opening my Anji project folder. Go to File, select Open Folder, click Desktop, select Anji folder, click on Select Folder. That's it. This Anji project folder, my project folder. This Anji2020 folder, my app folder. I am selecting Anji project folder. In this folder, we will make Cheng's two files. First file name, settings.py. Second file name, urls.py. These two Python files, remember. Don't forget. These two files. We will edit these two Python files. We will add and change some settings in these two Python files. That's it. I am opening urls.py. We will make two changes in this urls Python file. First change, include word adding. I add name, include function. This is Python code command. For Anji2020 app. Second change, Anji2020 app, URL web page, path location adding. This is fourth line, Python code command, for simple e-commerce website. You can add more apps, URL web pages, path locations. Like admin. Admin is also app. This admin app Django created. Admin app use for users, group users, and database maintenance. in this urls.py Python file. 2 changes I did in this Python file. First, I added include Python function name. Second, I added Anji2020 urls Python path. Remember, these 2 important Python coding commands. I am copying these all Python code in the Anji2020 urls Python file. That's it. I am opening Anji2020 app folder. In this Anji2020 app folder, I will add Python code in 4 Python files. These Python file names: first file name is urls Python file, second file name is views Python file, third file name is models Python file, fourth file name is admin Python file. There is no urls Python file in this Anji2020 app folder. So, I am creating urls.py Python file. In this Anji2020 app folder, select file, give name, urls.py Python file. This is MP Python file. I am pasting all urls code in this Python file. I remove this include Python function. I am importing library from views. From .import views. This Python command, import Python views library. This is 5th line Python code for simple e-commerce website. I am making this line code is home HTML in Python urls file. This is home website page, path location. This is 6th line Python code for simple e-commerce website. I did 2 Python code changes in this urls Python file. First Python code, views library, second Python code, home.html path location. That's it. Anji2020 app folder has views.py Python file. This Python file, very important for web design, web application and web developing. This Python file, use front and back web developing. This file, Python language programming file. If you know Python language, you can easily understand front and back web developing. Also web design, web application and web developing. I am creating home Python function. Def, home, request. Def means Python function, home means function name. Request means argument. This line, 7th Python code, for simple website. Second line, return, render, request, home.html. Return means, home function return. Render means imported function. Home.html means, this HTML file. This line code, 8, Python code, for simple e-commerce website. We make 2 lines code in this views Python function. This views Python file, very important for web design, web application, web developing, front and back web developing. These are 2 lines Python codes calling home HTML file for display website. That's it. Anji project folder, settings.py Python file. In this settings Python file, I will add 4 lines Python codes. Follow me. First line Python code, import OS library for path location. OS is Python library use for path location. This line code, 9th Python code for simple e-commerce website. That's it. Second line Python code, Anji2020.apps.Anji2020 config. This line Python code, Anji2020 app configuration. This line code, 10th Python code for simple e-commerce website. That's it. Third line Python code, os.path.join, base, dir, templates. This line Python code, templates folder path, all HTML files location. I will copy 2 HTML files in templates folder. 2 HTML files are, one is bootstrap.html file, second is home.html file. This line code, 11th Python code for simple e-commerce website. That's it. This last line Python code, for static folder path location, Python code. I am giving path location, to Anji2010 app, and static folder. This Python code will be safe for Django beginners. When you get more knowledge in Django, then you will change path location. These 3 lines Python code, for static folder path location, as you like. Uploading files, downloading files, work from this static folder path location. If you upload any file, it will go into static folder. If you download any file, it will come from static folder. So, location will be same static folder path location, for database, upload and download files. You will not get any error message from static folder path location. This Python code, 12th Python code, for simple e-commerce website. I did 4 Python code changes in this settings Python file. First Python code, for import OS library. Second Python code, for Anji2020 app configuration. Third Python code, for templates folder path location. Fourth Python code, for static folder path location. That's it. I am opening urls.py, Python file. In this Python file, I am adding 3 lines Python code. First line Python code. From Django.config, import, settings. Second line Python code. From Django.config.urls.static, import, static. Third line Python code. Plus static, settings, .static URL, document, root equal settings, .static root. These 3 lines Python code, use, for static folder path location. This Python code, 13th Python code, for simple e-commerce website. That's it. I am opening models.py. This models Python file, for database maintenance. In this models Python file, I will add 3 lines Python code. First line Python code. Class, images, models, .model. Class shows, Python class, images shows, name of the class. Model shows, models Python file, model shows, Python class, for database settings. Second line Python code. Title equal models.char field max length equal 255. In this second Python code. Title name of the char fields function command. Models shows, models Python file, char fields shows, function name. Maximum length 255 characters. Third line Python code. Image equal models.image field upload to equal Anji2020 static. Image shows, image field function. Models shows, models Python file. Image field shows, image field Python function. Upload shows, upload path location. Anji2020, we already know. Anji2020 app folder. In Anji2020 folder, static folder will be created Python, when upload image. You upload files will be going into this folder. I am taking char fields and image fields functions. For simple e-commerce website. If you will create e-commerce website, you can take audio, video, PDF, text, and more fields. This Python code, 14th line Python code. For simple e-commerce website. That's it. I am opening admin.py Python file. In this admin Python file, I will add 2 lines Python codes. First Python code. From .models, import, images. We created images class in models Python file. This images class, importing from models Python file. Second Python file. Admin.site.register images. This Python line shows, in admin list names. This Python code, 15th Python code, for simple e-commerce website. That's it. Python, manage.py, make migrations. This line Django code use, for database fields migration. This line Python code, 17th Python line code. For simple e-commerce website. That's it. Python, manage.py, migrate. This line Django code use, for fix migration settings. This line Python code, 18th Python line code. For simple e-commerce website. That's it. Python, manage.py, create super user. This Django code, for database user, and password creation. If you give any username, it will take. I gave, username, admin. Email address, I am not giving. Password, you give anything, it will take. This Django code, 19th line Python code. For simple e-commerce website. That's it. I am opening views.py, Python file. In this file I am adding 2 lines Python codes, and 2 words. First line Python code. From, .models, import, images. Images shows, images class. Import from models Python file. Second line Python code. Anj equal images.objects.all. We added char fields and image fields in models Python file. We are calling all objects from image class for display in home HTML website page. This Anj word use in home HTML for simple e-commerce website. This Python code, 20th Python code for simple e-commerce website. That's it. I am copying templates folder. In this templates folder, I copied 2 HTML files. First file name, Bootstrap HTML file. Second file name, Home HTML file. That's it. This website page, Django default website page. I am refreshing this website page. This is my simple e-commerce website page. Menu buttons, side buttons, and paragraph text. This colorful, simple e-commerce website. You will also create. That's it. I am opening admin database web page. I am giving username and password. You also know. I am uploading titles and images for simple e-commerce website. Follow me. That's it. This is, we created database image. I am adding data for simple e-commerce website. In this database I am adding titles and images for simple e-commerce website. Follow me. You can give any name for title. You can select any images for image. You can give movies, songs, PDF files, date and time, and more. That's it. These 2 data images, I added just now. These 2 data images, you can delete and modify. That's it. I am opening Anji2020 app folder. This is static folder. I did not create. When I added images in database, this static folder created by Django database. These 2 images file, for simple e-commerce website. This third logo JPG image file, I copied, for logo display. For simple e-commerce website. You can also design, in Paint. For colorful website. That's it. This is our simple e-commerce website. I took, char field, and image field. Image upline, char field, images, image field. I made simple e-commerce website. With these 2 fields, you can also make simple e-commerce website. You can make education videos website. You can make education PDF website. You can make movies playing website. You can make songs playing website. You can make like Facebook website. You can make like Amazon website. You can make like OLX website. You can make like YouTube videos website. That's it. I am opening Bootstrap HTML file. These codes all are Bootstrap code. This Bootstrap code you can take from bootstrap.com. Bootstrap.com, helpful for web design, web application, and web developing. This line static Python path location, Django code. My logo.jpg image path location is showing, below this line. Thus HTML code shows, web page buttons. These last two white lines codes are Django codes. These two lines Django codes very important. These two lines Django codes link to other HTML files. That's it. I am opening home HTML file. First Django code line, extension of bootstrap file. Second Django code line, start block. These all HTML codes. Buttons, text, and more. If you know HTML code, you can create a colorful website. This is Django code for static path location. This white line shows, for loop titles and images display, in web page. This paragraph text for titles Django code. This image HTML code and Django code. For image display. This white line code end for loop. This Django last line code, end block. This Django code shows, home page end. That's all. Thank you.